Welcome to another video. I am now planning on working on the forest that I'm wanting to build here to make it so that this area doesn't look so plain, which I've already done by making my expansion plot, as well as a beach. Now just the last big area with the forest. So I'm gonna start working on that now. So I just came up with this and I think this looks amazing. So I just wanted to show this off before I start working on the rest of it. So it's just on a half base plate and I think I'm gonna put it like in the front here. And this looks really good. So I have it elevated to then have a pond. So I have like a fish jumping out of the water. This guy is peeing in the pool. This guy's screaming and running away. As well as just like a duck here. And then you'll see that this guy's naked because his pants and shirt are sitting here. And I just added some flowers and a tree. And I used to be really big into Harry Potter, so I have like a bunch of the castles from like a couple years ago and the start of when they started doing the like where you can connect multiple castles to each other and have them rearranged. So I have a lot of Harry Potter stuff, and in those sets there's a lot of frogs. So I just put all the frogs that I knew I had those colors, and there's probably more somewhere that I haven't sorted yet. But right now I just have white, yellow, pink, gray, green, purple color, brown, and I think that's it. But I think I'm just gonna, whenever I get a new frog, just put it here and just have like my frog collection on this base plate. I don't know, random thing I wanted to do, but I think it's a good idea. I also just put the baby rocket here, just as a raccoon that's, I don't know. And then I have this guy fishing, but he can't catch anything, so he's drinking. Unless he's sad or something, I don't know. But it looks like this fish is about to swim over and he's finally gonna catch something. And I think this just looks really good, so I want to show it off first. But yeah, I have it elevated by like, I think 1 brick. And then I have just the plate on top. But this looks really good. And yeah, it's just on 1/2 base plate. So I think that's gonna go around here. So I'll start working on the rest. I think I'm gonna have more forest here with like a path leading up. So I'll go work on that now. So I just made this area of the forest. And I think I like this. But I just used a couple of these pieces going along here. So these are just the same pieces that I am using for the path going along the front of my Marvel buildings, as well as the bank. And I also extended it going down here, and I already did have some here, which you may have seen earlier. But then I also added this path here going along this base plate. So it's not really like a straight, purposely paved path. It's more like people have been walking on so much that it's more kind of just showing a direction to get to the little lake that I made that I showed earlier. And then just over here I have this tent that you can open up, and there's like a sleeping bag in there. And then I just have this like homeless guy over here, so it's like a homeless camp thing. And then I also have this, so there's like the fire, and it's cooking a fish over it. And I also just put a marshmallow thing there. And then I have just an old lady with an umbrella leaving. And then on this tree I have this owl family, so just an owl from Harry Potter. And then I just had 2 of the Hawkeyes from the second Marvel CMF. So those are like the same color, so it just looks like 2 babies for the owl. And then there's just some more trees around and some flowers. And then I have this explorer. I don't remember his name, but he's from like the 19 like 80 sets or something. On this map there's like the red panda on it. And that red panda is over here. And then just some more trees and bushes. This lady is dirty from the bushes because she's trying to get her ball that's hitting the bushes. And then I also just added a bench over here with Aunt May from the Daily Bugle on it. And this guy over here is just a lumberjack cutting down one of the trees. And then I also have this guy who's looking shocked that his dog is running away to chase a rabbit. There's a can over here. Yeah, just more flowers and trees and a mushroom. And I made this big tree here. Yeah, just more little ones. Pumpkin patch back there. And then I also added a baby dinosaur over here for some reason. And again, just more flowers and trees. And that's pretty much it for this forest, but I think this does look good. And like I said about the beach, I could always redo this, but I just need something to look good, that I put a good amount of effort in it, and it's not just white here with like the green base plate or something, but this is all just stuff I'm able to get done in like one day. I know I did say that my first 4 videos I recorded in one day. I said that at like the end of I think my second video maybe. I don't know why I said that, because I did my first video like in the evening, kind of like an hour-ish before I went to bed, so I don't know. And then I did 2 more that were like the short ones, like the Central Park, and then also adding these, the wormhole and the helicarrier, so that didn't take long. And for some reason I thought 3 was 4, so yeah, I didn't actually do 4 in one day. I did 3 in 2 days. And then, but yeah, this is pretty much just what I'm able to get done in one day. And also, spoiler for my next video, you may have seen that there. I'll show you that in my next video. But for now, I need to continue working on this because I still have some open space coming along here and here. And this is kind of a weird measurement with the curve, and I'm not really sure I want to do that yet, because then there's also one over here. So I think I'm just going to leave that open for now, and I can do it a different time. But I do want to get this area done. So I'll work on that now, and I'll show you it when I'm done. So I just added this in. Apparently, this part here, I actually had to add another row, of these plates, so that this can come to the end here. And then I added this house here from like, this is like probably like 10 years old or something, but it was like, it's like a really old Creator 3-in-1, or like it's a really old 3-in-1 set. So I am wanting to like unsnowify it. It's just there's a lot of snow and I couldn't really do that because it's a lot, and I'd rather do that on like its own day, and I have to get like pieces like this for the roof and stuff, so I can't just easily unsnowify it like I did for these buildings where you just take off some white plate. And then I just added this backyard to it, so I just kind of fenced it off with these pieces, added a garden. I wanted to do more back here, just don't really know what. And then I just extended this here. So I'm not going to do anything here in this video because I do have a plan for what I want to do here. But I think it would be better to do that in a video that I have planned to do. But other than that, that is the forest I made. And I think this place looks way better now, actually being detailed-ish. Well, pretty detailed, with a forest, expansion, and beach. So my making this more pretty part is done, and I can work on things anywhere I want now. And I think I'm gonna go to the city, like I said earlier, with showing off that building right there, which I'm not gonna spoil it anymore. But yeah, so I'll see you in the next video where I talk about that. And thanks for watching, and please subscribe.